Going on? Morning. Early bird get the worm. Got to know that. Yeah, man. What we talking about today? Let's talk about procreation. Procreation. All right. Many of y'all, like I say, y'all know the obvious. You know what I mean? Slip and slide. That part, you know what I mean? In other words, sex them up. Y'all know and understand that part. You know, and notice I said understand. I don't think y'all know what all goes into it. So we're gonna talk about procreation. Raising children, in other words. Creating a child, bringing a child into this world, bearing all of what we have these children and people to bear. So little people, children, you know, it's a lot on them right now, especially when you come into this world and you got to figure out things for yourself. So raising children. So let's start with differentiating between a caregiver and raising children and parenting. Alright? So the difference between parenting and being a caregiver. Caregiver, alright, you provide a roof over the child head, whether that's an apartment, house, rent a house, shelter, however you provide a roof over the child head, feeding that child, whether it's junk, not junk food. It's the difference between junk and junk food. There's no such thing as junk food. Your ass is either eating junk or you're eating food. Alright? Food has nutritional value to goddamn help you sustain life. Alright? So you either feeding the child junk or you feeding the child food. Alright? You clothe the child, you know, whether you get hand-me-downs, whether you go and buy fancy gear, whatever, what have you. And that's pretty much being a caregiver. Raising a child, parenting, is very repetitive. It involves a lot of support. 3 letters, TLC. 3 words, tender love and care. Alright? So a lot of y'all think, okay, yeah, I got a baby, I'm having a child. I don't think y'all understand. It's a full-time job, day in, day out. Very repetitive. Clean your room, 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 clean your room. Clean behind yourself, clean behind yourself, clean behind yourself. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Day in, day out. Time to wash the car, time to wash the car, time to wash the car. Mow the lawn, it's time to mow the lawn. It's time to mow the lawn, it's time to mow the lawn. Trash day. Make sure all of the trash is out of the house. You instill values, principles, work ethics, morals. You know, teach the child dignity, alright? Responsibility, accountability. Most of y'all don't know nothing about that. Come on now. Alright? It's not to shame anybody, to shame anyone. It's what it is, alright? Most of you don't know what you signed up for. Most of you have a child and you constantly dump the child off with the damn grandmother. Somebody else to be the caregiver and then get mad and frustrated. And, you know, when shit don't go your way and, well, I had to go to work, I had to do this, I just need somebody to help me. Where's the motherfucker you had the damn child with? Let me guess, y'all ain't discussed none of that. Alright. I know a lot of y'all could be sensitive, so I ain't even gonna touch on the obvious. Like I said, a lot of y'all go into it not knowing what you're signing up for. That's basically all I'm saying. Alright? And that's the truth of the matter for most of you. A lot of you that I come across. You didn't have your shit together, alright? You got caught with your pants down, alright? You didn't have your shit together. Now it's everyone else's fault, alright? Shit's sad, unfortunate for the child. But hey, it's what it is, you know? So therefore, we got to deal with the madness of the individual who ain't got their shit together, alright? I understand and overstand things happen, alright? But when you sitting back and you doing the fun part, and that's most people, especially in my generation, they do the fun part. Okay, shit. You know, knock them down, sex them up part, sex them up. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that was all right. She was all right. Oh, he was all right. Either or, and you know, well, either or, you meaning, you know, vice versa is what I'm saying. All right, but anywho. Child coming to this world left to be goddamn killmonger. You abandon the child, you know. Nobody and no one gets a book on parenting, alright? She come with experience, alright? Time to go to PTA. You ain't got time for teacher parents conference, Title I meetings, extracurriculum activities, you know, being involved. What y'all know about that? Huh? Nah, most of y'all too busy having y'all turn that living. Okay, I want to do the fun, cool stuff I want to do. But did you think about that shit before you had that goddamn child? Or children? Most of you had a child and turned around and did this shit again. And now I'm the bad guy for talking about it. It's my fault, because I'm talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the ones who will rectify the situation and say, you know what? You know what I mean? It happened, and now I'm left to deal with it, and I'm going to do my best on dealing with it. Alright, shout out to y'all. You know, more power to you. And hopefully you'll get it. You know, keep at it. You know what I'm saying? But again, got a lot of people who do not overstand. And now it's the world's fault because they don't overstand. And it always been that way. And that's how ignorance works. When your ass ignorant and don't know no better, you can't do any better. Well, it's not that you can't, you won't do any better. If you're ignorant and you don't know any better, you won't do any better. Alright? I ain't gonna say can't, because you can do anything you want and put your mind to. But yeah, man, like I say, that's it for part one. Like I say, that's the difference between parenting and being a caregiver. Most people are caregivers, you know what I mean? I don't get government assistance, my tax money. All right, I'm out here fucking slaving, literally like a Hebrew slave. I'm out here every damn day, man. Every day. Paying taxes or whatnot. I can't, you know, it's part of the system fault for setting the shit up that way. So for the ones who, you know, don't do any better, you know, the tax money from the hard-working middle class have to support them. And they don't even know that. So they get their stamps, you know, and I grew up on food stamps, you know. So I see both sides, you know. But there come a time, like I say, when you get overstanding, are you aware of how things work? Or if you know better, you can do better. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. It's not to piss on anybody who need government assistance. You know, just know that it's a stepping stone. It's not for you to sit there and fucking mooch and milk the shit. But like I say, the ones who don't know any better, they thinking, okay, shit, I'm finna go in, you know, take advantage. And that's a lot of what we up against, but that's another story, man. That's another story. I ain't gonna lie, they gave me the shit, man. I'll be alright right now. Shit, I get food stamps. Shit, I haven't seen food stamps since I left my mom's house, yo. For real. Damn. They won't even give them to me, so what that tell you? Shit, fucking tax bracket, man. Alright? Gotta get it out here. How do y'all be flexing? Y'all don't get no money, man. If you get money, how the fuck did you get a food stamp card? They wouldn't give it to you when you got money, you know? But anyway, yeah, that's my time, man. It's part one, man. Alright? So I don't know what we'll name this one right here. I don't know, probably procreation, childbearing. How's that? Alright, we'll name it one of them. Procreation, childbearing, raising children. We'll figure it out. But yeah, part 1, man. Till next time. That's my time, man. Workflow vibe. Yeah.